Happy New Year's, girls. I am so excited for this new year, new beginnings, new opportunities, and just new ways that we're just going to be just connecting with you. And so I just want to start with, if you have not yet seen our logo, the story behind it, go check it out. We posted it earlier today, so check it out. I love it. I am so excited because this really not only takes us into our first year as we get closer to our first year um, as girls, but it also represents all the new things that are coming for this year. And so I'm really excited just to be able to introduce you the new logo, but also introduce you to all these new ideas, new plans, new missions that we have between um, us and God. So every idea, everything that you guys get to see, everything that is put together, it's literally God's plans. And so I'm so excited that we get to be obedient, but we get to now see those visions, those prayers being answered and being able to release them to the world, to release them to you, to be able to share it, make them come alive. And so I'm really excited. So I'm going to get to it because I can definitely talk forever, but I definitely want to use this time with inviting you. If you didn't keep up with us during the week, we decided that we were going to be starting the new year um, with a call. And so we are going to be reading through the book of Proverbs. So if you've never read it, or you just read through it and you just have like zero idea what you read, that is okay. Because now you get to do it with someone else and we get to do it as one. And so I'm really excited and I invite you that every day to join us. I'll be posting a full devotional, full questions that you can use to observe, to reflect, and to apply. And so I'm going to be reading these three questions. We're going to go ahead and start with Proverbs 1 since it is January 1st. So the first question is, and I just want you guys to just reflect on it. There is no right or wrong answer to none of these questions. This is between you and God. I do encourage you that right before you do read these, that you just pray and just say, God, I'm going right into chapter 1, chapter 2, or whatever chapter you're following along with, and just say, hey God, like I really want to hear you. I really want you to speak to me. I really want to, get this knowledge. I really want the wisdom that you have for me. Just know that God speaks to us in so many ways, in different ways. And it just depends on the season that we're in. So, what I might get from Proverbs 1 might not be what you get from Proverbs 1, and that's okay. And so, I definitely want to invite you as well that we're going to be having our Zoom. So, our first Zoom of the year is January 5th. I keep looking over here because I have all my notes over here. Um, January 5th at 7 Central Time. I'm so sorry. So if you're anywhere from another state, um, just look up what Central Time reflects on your side so you can be there, join us. We're going to be having open discussion where you're able to just come bring your thoughts, what you learned from the few chapters that we're going to read. So from today all the way to Monday, we're going to put them all together and we get to just come and learn from each other, take some notes. And so we're going to do for all of our Zooms the same thing. So we're just going to get together on Zoom at 7 every other Monday and just pretty much just share how God spoke through us during all these chapters, as well as I'll come on here and just make small little devotional videos with you that you can follow along. And you can also, if you're following us on YouTube, I definitely invite you to use this time to, whatever time you watch this video. I hope that this leads you closer to God, and it also helps you get a better understanding of this book. It's a very beautiful book. It's a wisdom. Um, it has a lot of wisdom and it teaches a lot of discipline in the way that we're supposed to live. So I'm really excited to read this book. I tried to study all month of December just to prepare myself. Um, but I know that even when I do reread it, as we are gonna do right now, I know it's gonna speak to me in a different way as well. So it's so beautiful when you reread things, especially the Bible. It kind of like touches you in a different spot. You learn something different, and so really excited. So let me go ahead and read to you our devotional for today. And we're going to call it the call of wisdom because that's pretty much what this first chapter is about. And it says the book of Proverbs opens by reminding us that wisdom begins with the fear of the Lord. This is not about being afraid of God, but about honoring Him, trusting Him, and recognizing that He knows better than we do. Proverbs 1 introduces two paths. One shapes by godly wisdom, and one shaped by the influence of the world. Wisdom calls out openly, warning us of the consequences ignoring God's instructions. Too often, we allow voices around us, culture, friends, emotions, pressure, work, to guide our decisions. God's voice, however, always leads us to life, protection, and peace. This chapter invites us to slow down and ask ourselves which voice we are truly listening to. Reflection questions are: what warnings or instructions stood out most to you? Where is your life? Do you need more godly wisdom? Okay. What is one place you need to stop listening to the world and start listening to God? Okay, so that just the first chapter, just a few first questions with the chapter. I think it's a really good start with the new year, right? We're all just reflecting on like all these things. We're already making plans. I know a lot of us are making um, prayer boards and vision boards, but I encourage y'all to read this chapter before you do start that creative side, and just ask God that this year is filled with His guidance, obedience, that is with His wisdom, that it aligns every plan that you have for yourself in the next 12 months, that is aligned with the plans that He has with you. And I think that starting with Proverbs is a really good book because it's going to teach us how to be obedient, how to be able to listen and obey to the laws that God had created for us to have eternal life and not death, right? So we want to start a year with full of life, full of ambition, and a readiness to be able to grow and learn, and to be able to look back in a few months and say, "Man, I got this far because I actually took the time to just learn from Him and allow Him to center me and allow Him to align my visions, my goals to His plans." Um, and so I'm just so excited for this new year. I just look forward to just seeing each one of you grow individually, but also super excited with with all that God has for us in this group. And as we grow, as we get to fellowship together and meet new people, I'm really excited and I just look forward to it. I pray that this is a good beginning for you. And if it started roughly, it is just the first day. So do not make it a big deal. Do not make it into a blow. Use this as a sign that this is a new beginning and it's an opportunity for you